Okay, here we are. Welcome back. Let's go over the rules so that you know exactly what's expected of you for this challenge. So, if you need to see this written out, I have the written out version. If you like to hear me talk, need to hear it. This is what I'm going to do is explain it to you. So, every single day, we have a list of habits that we all have to commit to doing in order to get the results and the coaching that is going to make an impact in your life. Okay, so this is our way of holding you accountable. This is your way of holding yourself accountable. This is our way of also being able to coach you, because if you are checking off these habits and there's any kind of issues we run into where you're feeling like you don't have enough energy or you're not seeing the results that you want, we're able to go back and track through these habits and see what you've been doing and how we can tweak this and improve things so that you get the results and you feel your best. Okay. All right. So here we are. Let me pull these up. So we have weigh-ins every 2 weeks. You'll need to weigh in at the same time every 2 weeks. So if you choose a 7 a.m. weigh in, you should weigh in at 7 a.m. every 2 weeks. That way you get consistent results and your weigh ins are not all over the place. I'll talk to you more about weigh ins. That will be in another module so that you know exactly best practices for weigh ins. The Sunday after your weigh-in is when we'll have our coaching calls. These are mandatory to be able to get the guarantee of us working with you past the 10 weeks if you do not lose 10% body fat in the 10 weeks. Okay, these are not going to be long calls. These are 30-minute calls, but they are going to help us come together as a group, share our wins, share our struggles. You can ask questions if you're having any issues with that, and it's going to light the energy on fire because you're connecting with other people who are doing the same things as you. It can get watered down if you're going through your life and your coworkers don't have any healthy habits. None of your friends are worried about their health. They're not working out. They're not eating well. They're just inviting you to go get dinner and drinks, and it can get frustrating. But when you surround yourself with other warriors who are fighting the same battles as you, who are like going all in on this and like, I'm so excited. I just got another workout done. I feel so strong. I feel so energized. This is what I ate today. Like, that brings your energy up. So that's why the coaching calls are a mandatory part of this, because it brings out better success. All right, so we have 6 habits that we're going to be doing daily, and throughout the week, that means that, excuse me, a little yawn. I'm gonna say water. For some reason, I yawn when I'm talking a lot. I don't know. It's a weird thing. So we have 60 habits a week that we're going to be checking off. Let me explain them to you and how this grading scale works so that you can lock in your guarantee for coaching past the 10 weeks if you don't lose the 10% body fat in 10 weeks. So, first one is going to be an Undaunted Fitness Bootcamp workout. If you can't make it into the gym, you can pull one of the workouts off of your personalized workout plan in the app. So either one of those will count as your Undaunted Fitness workout. We're also going to commit to a 30-minute walk Monday through Saturday. So your 2 workouts, those are the only ones that are not included on Sunday. On Sundays, we rest. That is what God wants from us, and we cannot go against God. So those 2 workouts are Monday through Saturday. All the other habits are Monday through Sunday, every single day, okay? The 30-minute walk is put in there. You can do a walk, jog, or run. I have it set up as a walk because I love to go for a walk. It's so good for my mindset. It just disconnect from everything. No phone, no social media, no music, no podcast, nothing. Just connecting with nature. It helps you relax. It gives you peace. It gives you some time alone just to kind of sort things out in your head, to have some time to yourself. There's not many times that we have that. We take care of everyone else. We go to work, we're on the phone, we're scrolling social media, and there's not many truly peaceful moments that we have throughout our day. So that's why I built that in. It's a little gift for us. Now, you can take someone with you on your walk. This is a great opportunity to bring your kids along, bring your friend, your spouse, whoever, so that you can connect with them. But I would definitely suggest no social media, no phone scrolling, be plugged into nature or make some memories with your family and help them get healthy too. So those two are your habits, 1 and 2. Number 3 is your nutrition. So we're going to commit to a gallon of water a day and following our meal plan. The water is really important because our bodies are made up of water. You need water to survive but also thrive. It's going to give you energy. It's going to help you think better. It's going to help you if you're constipated. And then the nutrition, you got to follow your meal plan. If you're not following your meal plan, we have no idea what you're eating. We just can't help you. Okay. So follow your meal plan and track every single thing that you eat and drink in that app. This is going to hold you accountable. This is going to let us, your coaches, know exactly what you're eating. And then let's say you hit a patch where you're not feeling 100%, you're low on energy, or you're constipated, or you feel like you're not getting the results as fast as you want, or you're not getting results like you want. We can take a look back at everything you've eaten and drank, and we can say, oh, okay, well, let's make a tweak here. Let's try this out. If you're not tracking, you're not doing the program, and we cannot help you, which will also take off the guarantee for us to coach you past the 10 weeks. Number 4 is we're going to read a nonfiction book, some kind of self-development book. You can read 10 pages, or if you prefer to listen to a book, you can spend 20 minutes listening, one or the other. You can download Audible if you like to listen to books, or you can use a library app, and it's completely free. It's important to work on your mindset because that's the main thing that holds us back from hitting our goals. Most people can tell you if I give you 2 plates of food and one's healthy and one's unhealthy, you can pick out which one would be the healthier option. You know that you're supposed to exercise, but why we don't do that is we get stuck in our own heads. We hold ourselves back. We believe that we can't do it, or we're not worthy, or we don't commit fully. We have a lot of excuses. And so incorporating this read part of it is going to strengthen your mindset. Outside of just doing the coursework, this is like your extra homework that you should do on your own. This is also required for you to do every single day for us to work together past the 10 weeks if we need to. Number 5 is you're going to take a daily picture and post it in our squad group. This is important to, one, get you out of your comfort zone, because most of the time we're just hiding behind our clothes and we're not facing what our bodies actually look like, what we want to change about ourselves. This isn't to make you feel ashamed of how you look, because I want you to be proud of who you are every single day, no matter what you look like. This isn't just about there's nothing about vanity in this program. I want you to be proud of the way you look and the way you feel. And when you take a picture every single day, you will be able to track your results from now until the end of the 10 weeks. You'll be able to see, compare week 1 and week 2 pictures. And then once you get to week 4, you can go back and compare to week 1. So you'll be able to track your progress, because things don't always move on the scale the way that we want. But it also gets you out of your comfort zone. And as a group, when we share these pictures every single day, it makes us brave and it makes us bold. And it shows us that other people are working on the same goals as us, and that we shouldn't worry about what we look like. Like, we're in this together for the long haul, to get healthier, to get stronger. Don't be ashamed of the way you look. Own it. Be proud. And so that is why that is included in there. And then our last one will be that you just have to check off that you've done all these habits every single day. So if you add up the 2 workout components, Monday through Saturday, and then you add the other 4 habits, Monday through Sunday, that gives you 60 total habits to check off every single week. Okay, so 60 out of 60, if you check off all the habits, that gives you 100% A plus. If you miss one habit, you would get a 59 out of 60. That means you completed 59 out of the 60 habits. That would give you a 98% A. If you get 58 out of 60 habits done, that means you missed 2 of them in the week, you would earn a 96%. If you miss 3 habits in the week, you would have a 57 out of 60, which will give you a 95% A. In order to lock in the guarantee of coaching with us past the 10 weeks, you will need to have a 95% or above every single week. So we'll go through and we'll post your scores on Monday for the previous week. Okay, so every Monday you start new with your grading. Just make sure that you don't miss more than 3 habits in a week, and we will coach you to 10% body fat loss no matter what. Doesn't matter how long it takes. Now, if you're curious of why we would guarantee 10% body fat in 10 weeks and then come back and say you might not hit that, it's because nobody can actually guarantee results in any kind of time frame. We chose 10% body fat in 10 weeks because we have had people in our gym achieve that. We've had people achieve 10% body fat loss in 8 weeks, but we cannot guarantee that you will absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, lose that body fat in 10 weeks because every body is different. If you have been eating garbage for God knows how long, or if you've done crash diets and your metabolism's all jacked up, or if you are on medication, all of that affects that. Your hormones affected, whether you're going through menopause or you're premenopause or whatever. There's so many factors that go into fat loss on top of how disciplined you are. So our way to hold you accountable to the habits that we know stacked up over time guarantees results is to require that you hit these daily checklists, these habits every single day. It's going to lock them in as the foundation that gives you success long term and for life. It's going to help you completely change your life and your mindset and your habits so that you don't ever have to have someone holding your hand through a 10-week program. You're like, after this, you're like, I'm graduated. I feel good. From then on, and maybe it's just a refresher course, or maybe you just like to have the accountability, but it's not that you needed to change your life again. So while we want you to lose 10% body fat in 10 weeks and you want to lose 10% body fat in 10 weeks, it may not happen. But if you follow these habits, you will have a completely different outlook on life. Your mindset will be stronger. You will gain physical strength. You will be so proud of yourself and your body will change. So if you follow all these habits, we'll just continue to work with you past the 10 weeks until you hit that 10% body fat loss. And if you decide at the end of the 10 weeks that you haven't hit it, but you're happy with where you are, that's good with us too. I don't want you to be so locked in on numbers on the scale and like if you hit 10% it's a success and if you don't hit 10% it's not a success, because you may not, that may not actually be where you want to be in 10 weeks. It may be that you are so disciplined and you are so proud of yourself that you want to stick with the life that you've built over the 10 weeks. So that's why we have the personal 30-minute meeting to get to know you and your goals at the beginning, and we continue to have intimate coaching group sessions so that we can help you figure out what are your goals. Because the number one thing that people will set as their goal is, I want to get to a certain weight. So it might be like, oh, I want to hit 140 pounds. But what does that 140 pounds mean? Like, is it just that you love the number 140? It's probably tied to a high school weight or a weight where you felt really proud of yourself, where you had confidence, you remember being happy at that weight. But it doesn't necessarily mean that that means success to you now. You may get to 140 pounds and realize, I don't really need to be this weight. This is the number, seeing the number on the scale isn't what actually makes me happy. What makes me happy is feeling happy, feeling joy, feeling proud of myself, having confidence, have built these disciplines and this new life, having worked out every single day. That's what makes me happy. So you may actually be happy at 160 pounds because you've completely changed your life. And 140 might not actually be your goal. It might just be the feeling you're after, but it's attached to that number because that's when you last remember feeling that. Okay? So I hope I've explained these rules to you so that it's clear. If it's not, please reach out to me because I want to make sure that we both know what we're working for. Okay. Having the 10% body fat loss goal is where it allows us to work in reverse. So it's kind of like when you're getting married. The first thing that you do after you're engaged is you choose a wedding date, because once you have that wedding date, then you can book the venue, then you can book the florist, the photographer, set your meals, invite the people. You work from the date backwards. Well, now that we know that the goal is to lose 10% body fat, we can work backwards. So that's the importance of that. You are going to be so proud of yourself. If there's anything you need along the way, any questions, concerns, you want to, whatever it is, you have us locked in as your coaches for 10 weeks. Please put us to work for you. If you want to know, if you have any kind of question, you're like, I want to know why we're doing these workouts, or why is this meaningful, or, whatever it is, if we haven't covered it in the course, let me know, because I'm going to answer your question, but I'm also going to build that back into the course so that it answers questions for people who come behind you. You will help us develop this course and make it even better. All right. So I hit the habits. I hit the grading, 95% of above. I think I've got it all. Hopefully, we've been here for 16 minutes. So any questions, send them on over. Our Facebook group is going to be our main hub. That's where you can catch me all the time. If you have any support questions, you can email support@ericalunic.com for the app, and I will see you in the next training.